Hello students, we are going to see Introduction to Data Science. I am Dr. Alifia Jagirdar, Assistant Professor of Abid and Namdar Senior College. In this particular session, we are going to cover what is data science, what is the need of data science, we are going to see the life cycle of data science, what are the stages in data science project and applications of data science. So here, if you see on this slide, it says what is data science? It is nothing but future belongs to those companies and people that turn data into products, and it was said into a report of O'Reilly Radar in 2011, and they say that data science is an emerging field. It says that the people who turn their data into a piece of information, those companies are going to survive, or those companies are going to be into the market boom. Now data analysis was not suddenly, it has not come into the picture in 2020-23, right? But it belonged, or it was around us in 1935. The design of experiments was done by R.A. Fisher. In 1939, there was a quality controlled by Dr. W.E. Deming. In 1958, a BI, Business Intelligence System, was developed by Peter Luhon. In 1977, it was exploratory data analysis, where you are going to see your data through some graphical interfaces. 1989, business intelligence was done by Howard Dressner. In 1997, machine learning. 1996, Google came into picture, which we are using it very frequently. 2007, the fourth paradigm has come. In 2009, the unreasonable effectiveness of data has been worked out. In 2010, the data deluge, and this analysis is still continuing in 2023 also. So now let's talk about what is data science. It is a gathering of data, analyzing it for making your decisions. Okay, so data science is nothing but gathering the data, analyzing it and making the decisions. It is also about finding the patterns in data through analysis and making future predictions. For example, an earthquake has occurred in a particular city. They analyze the patterns of the earthquake. Will that earthquake occur again in future? So that is a future prediction done by the use of patterns. By using data science, companies are able to make first better decisions. That means, should we choose A over B, means I have to take the decisions and it becomes better. Predictive analysis, what will happen next, means I am going to predict what can happen in future. Pattern discoveries, we find the pattern, we may find the hidden information in the data as well. Now let's talk about definition. If you talk about definition, which has to be written in the paper, it says science which uses computer science, statistics, machine learning, visualization and human computer interaction to collect, clean, integrate, analyze, visualize, interact with data to create data products. Now what this definition says, students, let's have a look. Here it says it is a science, but a science which has multiple dimensions, multiple fields. Computer science, statistic, where I am going to analyze my patterns. Machine learning, I am going to train my machine to identify the pattern. Visualization, if I see with my eyes with the patterns, the visualization keeps more impact on the human brain. Human computer interaction, because we are going to require human to collect the data, to clean the data because your data is not complete, to integrate the data from multiple resources. We are going to take the data, to analyze the data, we are going to analyze the data, we are going to visualize the data, maybe in a pie chart, bar chart and line chart and so on. Interact with the data to create products. Product is nothing but an information which is useful for the customer at a particular time. So let's go ahead. Now data science, if you see data science life cycle. Now when I talk about data science life cycle, why I'm studying data science? Because for better understanding of my business, better prediction for my business, I can analyze my business and I can reduce the risk which is occurring. So in a data science life cycle, the first stage is business understanding. You should understand why you're doing that data science. data understanding, data preparation, exploratory data analysis, how you're going to view your data, data modeling, model evaluation, and model development, okay, or deployment is there. Deployment is the last stage where we are going to give the actual product to the client. So if you see this cycle, here in this cycle, business understanding is there, then data collection is there. Business understanding, data understanding you can have at the same level. Then is data preparation. You're going to prepare the data for the usefulness. Exploratory data analysis. On basis of data preparation, my EDA is going to get executed. Modeling, I am going to use different models. I'm going to use different tools for getting my data. Model evaluation, how I'm going to evaluate it. Is it correct data, accurate data, missing data, or is it useful for my system? Model deployment, I am going to give this data to the customer. Okay, so let's go ahead. Stages of data science project. Now there are stages. Stages means every stage has different method of forming. The first stage is data collection. This is the most important stage which has to be at most done. So data collection is you need to start collecting data from different data sources. I cannot say I'm just going to go to one person and ask about his views. No, I have to go to multiple people's, right? The next is data cleaning. Now this is where you have to identify whether the collected data is of use or no, whether you have to clean it, whether some elements are missing. Okay, normally when you fill a form, we always forget to write our gender. We normally forget it, or we don't write the address. That is called as missing columns. So you have to clean the data for your next stage. Stage 3 is exploration. By examining the data, we can discover how useful those trends are for our hypothesis for our questionnaire, or whatever question we have framed, or whatever we are thinking of achieving. Then is data modeling. The first step in this process is to select all the features and needed to build the data processing model. So you're going to build the model for your processing of data. Then is data interpretation. It is the final stage of your data science, and where you're going to interpret your data. Okay, this is where is this form where gender is not been entered. Still I can go ahead with the entry of the elements. So this is the last stage of your data science project. Now application, as I said, data is flowing into our system. When we talk, we are creating data. When we are thinking, we are creating data. When you are writing, you are creating data. So the application of data science is again huge. It is distributed over varieties of streams. If you see this diagram, it says it is used in data engineering, scientific method, math, statistic, advanced computing, visualization, hacker mindset, where I am understanding the mindset of an hacker, domain expertise. Okay, so these are few applications of data science. Let's see few of them in detail. The first is banking. Now how data science is used in banking. It is one of the biggest applications of data science. In banking we use data science very widely. So big data and data science have enabled banks to keep up with the competitions. They are very quick with the real time. They secure their database, the transactions, the savings, the deposit, the retrieval, everything is done very securely. So data science and big data go hand in hand, and they help the banks to keep up with the competition. Data science, bank can manage their resources efficiently. First of all, banks can make smarter decisions through fraud detection, management of customer data, as I just told you all, risk modeling, real-time predictive analytics, and customer segmentation. Now when I talk about fraud detection, as we all are aware that the fraud is going on very frequently. A recent fraud is you don't pay anything. If I'm buying something, okay, if I'm buying a cloth from somewhere, I don't pay through the Google Pay, but I'm creating that screen by using fraud methods, right? So now banks are becoming smarter by using data science, and they can easily detect the fraud. They manage the customers data. Okay, customers data is very high priority data. It is private data, it cannot be shared. Risk modeling. Your risk is managed. For example, some fraud is also done to the bank. Still, how much I can retrieve back my stability, right? That is called as risk modeling. Real-time predictive analysis. Real-time means the moment you send some money to your friend's account get debit message that okay, 100 rupees is debited to your account. That is called as real-time predictive analytics. Then is the customer segmentation. Customer segmentation can have n number of things. A customer can deposit, withdrawal, it can create a check, it can create an RTGS. Okay, so n number of customer segmentations are involved in banking, but data science helps the banking sector a lot. Let's see, next is finance. Data science plays a key role in automating various financial tasks. Okay, like how bank have automated risk analytics, finance industries also use data science for this task. Financial industries need to automate risk analytics in order to carry out strategic decisions for the company. They have to find out the risk in a particular finance industry, and then they take the strategic decisions. For example, mutual fund, everyone are aware of it. At the end, it states a disclaimer that you have to read all the documents and then invest your money into the mutual fund. So again, this is called as finance, where they analyze the risk and then they carry out certain strategic decisions for the company. Using machine learning, they identify, monitor and prioritize the risk. Machine learning is where you train your machine to understand many things. So here you can identify, monitor and prioritize the risk. So your risk reduction is there. Here it is helped through data science. The next comes manufacturing. Now, how manufacturing? In 21st century, data scientists are the new factory workers. They are the people who are taking place of normal employees. That means data scientists have acquired a key position in manufacturing industries. Now, manufacturing is normally done through computers. Okay, so data science is extensively used in manufacturing industries for optimizing their production, reducing costs and boosting the profits. The data science industries can also monitor the energy cost and they also optimize their production hours. When I have a data scientist, my production hours are optimized, my cost is reduced, or it is rather in my own control, in my own budget, and it is done in the from 21st century onwards. They are the people who are at the key position in manufacturing industries. Okay, now let's talk about transport. We all are aware of it. Our two-wheeler vehicles are also having those smart speedometers, right? So here it says another important application of data science is transport. In transport sector, it is making mark like it support in making safer driving environment for the drivers. It is playing a key role in optimizing vehicle performance and adding greater autonomy to the drivers. Furthermore, in the transport sector, data science has actively increased its manifold with the introduction of self-driving cars. This is where it is called as automatic cars, where you have to just keep the track of your accelerator and brake. The rest part is taken by care by the car drivings, right? That is called as data science. So your transport data science application plays major role. Now comes healthcare. Healthcare industry has boomed from COVID onwards. Okay, so how it has boomed? Now data science is making it boom and take a greater leaps. The various industries in healthcare is using the data science are first of all medical image analysis. Like if you want to detect whether the cancer cells are present or not, then they have to analyze different images of every month or after every week, and then they finalize whether you have a cancer or not. Genetics and genomics, here you understand the genetic disorders, okay, through medical healthcare industries or medical image analysis. Drug discovery, this has played a key role in COVID, where they were creating drugs for the safer part of the people of COVID, right? Like injections, medicines. Predictive modeling for diagnosis, where you predict what can happen after reaching the diagnosis. Health bots or virtual assistants. Now robots are helping you to take care of your operations, right? They are working as a virtual assistant. Health bots. Virtual assistant, Siri is your virtual assistant. Your Google is your virtual assistant. Okay, so data science has come in all the fields of industries. Next is e-commerce. We all love shopping, right? So e-commerce also has data science into it. E-commerce and retail industries have been usually benefited by data science. Some of the ways is data science has transferred the e-commerce industries, like first of all, identifying potential customer base. Data science is being heavily utilized. For example, Amazon has sale on particular day. How it is identified that they have to put a sale on that particular days? By identifying the potential customer base. Data science is also used for identifying styles of popular products and predicting their trends. Like for example, a particular color is very famous in the month of monsoon, that is green color. So the moreover, it is helping to identify the styles of popular products and predicting the trends. The trends are identified, or it helps in identifying the trends. With data science, companies are also optimizing their pricing structures for their consumers. If you check Flipkart, Amazon, they have very less margin differences. In some product, Amazon may be at lower range, and in some product, Flipkart is at the lower range. So who is helping them? The data science is helping the companies for optimizing their price structures, okay, for the customers. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope so you have understood this session. If you have understood the session, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you all have any doubts, you all can write down in the comments, and also you all can visit the department for clearing your doubts.